Yeah, but I don't want a horse to die and get his head cut
man,
off.
this poor horse. Anyway, let's go get burgers.
Okay, but like, okay, shit. Oh, gross. Clean it up. A horse head? What do I do with that thing?
Spit on that thing.
So satisfying.
Oh, I'm good.
Yeah?
Oh, I'm good.
You sure?
Oh, I'm good.
You seemed like you weren't settled. I want you to feel settled.
I know. I'm always thinking about all the little details.
Right.
You
And
know?
making sure I look fabulous.
Making sure.
No, I'm not that fabulous?
Fine.
It'll do.
Welcome to the first Satisfying of 2025.
Happy New Year!
Okay, two things. Number one,
Yeah.
have you calmed down?
I mean...
And number two, do I need to get new headphones?
I probably
You scared
have,
everyone.
I didn't scare everyone. I
Okay.
probably have not calmed down.
Okay.
If you weren't listening to Sam Roberts' show, you
I guess
wouldn't
that's what
know.
it's
Yeah, I guess that's what it's called. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know what we're talking about. Sam took it upon himself just to air my dirty laundry.
Which is really weird because you're never comfortable with airing your dirty laundry in public.
Yes, but I'm in control of it. You don't get to choose what goes out over the airwaves.
That's fair, but I get confused.
You don't get confused.
I do get confused.
No, you love to torture and you love...
I don't like to hurt.
Well, I mean, so I get a call from the school, like literally as I finish the morning mashup, and they're like, okay, everything's fine, because they always do that.
Are you sure you want to say this on the air?
Yes.
Okay.
You don't want me to say it?
No, because you told me not to say
Yeah,
it.
but you already said it, so the world knows.
Oh.
Yeah, you already said it,
All right.
so now it's out there. I didn't want to say it.
You would have 100% told this story today.
When I'm comfortable.
Okay.
And like when I'm like, it's okay, and I'm saying what I want. You are my friend, you are my co-host, and I text you quickly when I hear that Parker, among a bunch of other children, are going home because lice. Right? So I can't come here. I have to go get her, and I have to deal with this. So I wrote, I'm sorry I can't come today. And I wrote the truth. I didn't expect you to take my text message and just broadcast it to the world.
I didn't know I wasn't supposed to.
How do you not know?
You say this isn't for air.
No. Okay, fine. I'll do that from now on. It's like you
to.
basically went on and was like, you have scabies.
No, I said lice.
I don't have lice.
Actually, I think
anymore.
One of the guys in the studio asked, do you think that they have scabies in their house? I do think they brought
That's
up
not, see, that's not funny. And you're saying that we're
Then why'd
gross.
you say scabies just now?
I'm
if
saying
it's not funny.
because I feel like it's like lice is the same thing as like an STD.
But it's
like,
kind of a funny example. That's why you said it. But it actually is funny.
What did I write to you? I said, you can make fun of me tomorrow. Right now, I want to die. I want to cry. And I did.
Okay,
and I didn't say make fun of me on the air.
I thought I could jump in a day early.
No,
Nobody
no.
gets hurt.
No, everyone
I didn't
got
realize it was
hurt.
a big secret.
It's not.
You don't have that many secrets.
It's not. I don't. I will tell all the secrets when I feel like telling them. This was me quickly.
Well, now I know.
Now I know I can't trust you. I thought we were in the trust
I
tree.
didn't realize there was trust to be had. It's not a big deal.
It is a big deal.
I mean, it sucks that you had to go through it, but it's not like people will look differently
it was
upon
hell. And yeah, there
Well, it
is
wasn't
something.
hell.
People are like, ew, you're gross, just like you said, and you're not. Has nothing to do with your hygiene. It's not like
you. Well,
if
it has
you're.
nothing to do with my hygiene. I didn't get it.
You're very funny.
Thanks.
Thanks. I hate your guts. It's just not. It was not for you to say. I mean, going through hell yesterday,
Right.
and then I hear that you're taking me down and torturing me and calling me and my daughter gross.
Well, that's not what I meant to. I didn't mean to take you down and torture you.
You took me down and tortured me.
I didn't mean to take you down.
Why?
I don't know why you keep saying take me down.
Because it's like saying like something like that's gonna make me feel bad and it's gonna make people want to make fun of me.
No, it's all of us having a good time.
When you hear somebody has lice, you're like, what did you write to me? Oh, period, my period, God, period. You are disgusting. Is what your actual text message was.
That's a funny thing
right,
to say.
and I thought you were trying to mess around with me.
Because that's like, I mean, yeah, when you say Nicole is gross, she has lice, that's like pulling your, well, I wouldn't want to pull your pigtails because you have lice, but it's like, it's that type of energy on the playground. It's like silliness.
Okay, it was not silly to me. I was literally went through hell yesterday.
But like kids get lice.
I'm aware.
It's,
But you weren't saying this. This is not how you were presenting things
right,
on
because
the
I
air.
figured I was doing an entertainment show.
Yeah, I was doing the entertainment. You weren't doing entertainment. You were desperate. You were desperate for content.
That's true. I looked at I said, there's nothing left.
There's nothing left.
There's nothing.
Yeah.
I have nothing to say.
But the fact that
I don't know how I came back the next day.
But the fact that you weren't just like, hey, what's going on? What happened? And that you literally immediately brought it to the air.
You're a beloved member of the show.
I am. That's clearly, or maybe not.
If Troy had lice, I would definitely say it. If Travis had lice, I would say it. It'd be tough for Travis to have lice.
Next time, I should have just
You
said
know why
I'm
it'd be tough?
sick. I'll lie to you.
You should.
I don't keep things from you usually
You know why it'd be tough for Travis to have lice?
because is losing hair.
You said it.
Is that what you were gonna say though?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I don't. Somehow Matt and Keegan did not get it, but yeah. So
Well, Matt's losing a little hair in the front, but he's got enough hair that he could.
yeah, they can't. They can't.
Well, you
get it.
obviously did not have like a bad or elongated case, which is good.
No,
You know, because it didn't affect your whole
but
house.
just like F kids, just like honestly, have kids. They said it's not. This was so not fun.
Yeah.
And always they said that the mom gets it because like I like lay with her, which
Right.
has to fall asleep and stuff, and so like my hair is with her hair. They don't jump. Everyone thinks they jump.
You just give and give and give, and what do you get in exchange?
Lice.
Like you need that.
Like I need that.
Like you need that right now of all times.
Like it's the beginning of 2025. I'm feeling hopeful. I'm feeling excited.
they always get you at the beginning of the year.
right? They do.
They always get you at the beginning of the year. They want it. God has this way of being like, don't get overexcited.
A car hit me
Yeah.
almost 2 years ago. It's almost the 2-year anniversary, and then they gave and then
Shout
he,
out.
he gave me lice. So like this is not cool.
Yeah, I feel like every year you start with like, this is gonna be it. This is gonna be. I'm gonna wreck this
And
year. It's
then
gonna be
he's
awesome.
like, nah, 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 nah.
Right, and then real quick, they're like, if you thought the drones were bad, wait till you see this. Yeah,
So,
the universe has
So,
it in for you a little bit.
whatever. But it just was like a long day, and it's not fun, and it sucks, and you feel gross, even though it's
I
not from
don't
being
actually
gross.
think you're gross.
But you said it, so
I know,
everyone
'cause
does.
that's funny.
No,
To
it's
be-
not.
But to be like, they have lice, they're gross, is such a juvenile,
Right.
immature way to
And
handle
what
it.
do you think your audience is?
Juvenile and immature.
Right,
but
so
it's
they
fun.
don't think that's funny. They're like, yeah, she's gross.
I don't like. I can't speak for the audience.
No, okay, but you are.
You're painting them a terrible picture. I think I
No.
have a very upscale, intelligent.
upscale.
I think so.
Go fuck yourself.
Seriously expensive,
It is.
right? So I think a well-to-do.
It also just comes with the cars now. Like
Cars are expensive.
they are expensive, a little pricey.
A little pricey, these cars.
Yeah.
In this Biden economy, you kidding me?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of that, are we really doing the Gulf of America?
Is
that going to happen?
Well, our president to be, which is what you would call him, wants
President-elect.
President-elect. He wants to do that. We don't own that body of water. That's not our body of
So
water.
why does he think-
Nobody has that body of water, technically.
Oh, so you're just going to take it?
Well, I think it's just a matter of, as far as our maps go, that's the Gulf of America.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's more of he was trying to take Greenland too.
I heard.
He's trying
and
to
then
take Greenland and
Canada. The
Canada.
51st.
He's trying to grab.
Also, if you were to
You know
take,
what he's been calling
what?
Prime Minister Trudeau?
What?
Governor Trudeau.
But this is also the thing.
It's funny.
Like you're not going to take Canada and make it the 51st state. You're going to have many more states
but
because cut Canada into all the little provinces.
I think that's another just way of like putting him down a little bit. Like all this land, a country's worth of land, basically a state.
Yeah.
You know
He
what I mean?
loves- Yeah, he likes to low blow the way I low blowed you after I found out what you did to me. I said horrible things to you, didn't I?
Here, the horrible things you said to me though were illogical.
Well, I just wanted to make you feel bad because you made me feel bad.
Do you think I felt bad?
Probably not.
Do you
'Cause you're
feel-
soulless?
No, it's not because I'm soulless. It's because a lunatic was shouting nonsense.
You told me you were going to be better behaved because you got a taste of me and
Well, I didn't
not
like
in that
it.
way.
It bothered me because
You-
I don't like us to have friction, and I don't like
You
you.
obviously do, or you would not have
No,
said anything.
not like I like playful friction,
Yeah.
not real friction,
Not lice friction.
not lice level friction.
Right.
And I didn't know I was going too deep in the water.
Yeah, you didn't know. You said, I
The
said.
current swept me out. You're not
Right.
supposed to. The riptide got
Right,
me.
the road tide. And then the lifeguard can't get you.
You can't.
Right.
I said this is fair game.
You said, I don't know where the line is.
No. To me, that didn't feel like a line. To me, but guess what? It's not my line to set.
But all my sexual escapades totally are up for grabs.
Which is why it confused me.
Is it lice and sexual escapades are not the same thing?
I know because everybody gets lice, but not everybody has sex on rocks with strangers.
Have you ever had lice?
Yeah, not sex on rock on a stranger.
Well, that was fun. Lice was not.
I'd much rather do the rock thing. Yes.
Okay, right?
Maybe with the rock.
Right?
But no. If I could pick one or the other, it would not be lice. But that's the one. But that's my point. That everybody,
Yes,
maybe when you were
it
a kid,
happens.
maybe
Yeah.
you have it. It
Lice check.
happens.
I actually used to love a lice check because it just felt like they were like tickling your head.
Were you like touching?
Oh, I'd be like, yes, lice check day.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
You were the one. I saw it in the SiriusXM suggestion box. You said employee lice checks.
We can have somebody come in and just do something because it just feels like they're so gentle. It's a little calm.
They
It
like that.
just feels
You
nice.
like that.
Until you have lice.
Until it comes back a positive, and you're like, oh my god. I didn't know that was where your line was. Now I know.
Okay.
It seems odd to me, but it's not my thing to say.
Right.
Also, everybody sets their own boundaries. And by the way, I've been very encouraging of you setting boundaries.
Yes, and look, I set a boundary.
And you did. And I felt it. You told me, I hope you fail.
I did.
And
that you're nothing.
And historically, every achievement I've ever had, I've tried to include you on.
Not every achievement.
What else? What have I not tried to include you in on?
Wrestling, but I wouldn't want to be in that because I'd be terrible at it. Okay, that's fair.
You go like this. I don't get it.
I
That's
mean,
stupid.
Okay.
Right? But everything that would make any sense, anytime there's a little spot to put you in on, I'd put you in. And then you're like, I hope you fail. And it's like, good. It's going to be a failure for you too.
I was just trying to hurt your feelings.
It didn't work.
You've seen how I fight.
When homeless people are yelling at me.
I am not homeless.
You're a maniac.
I am a maniac.
And I didn't believe, once you said, I hope you fail, I was like, I don't believe her. I didn't believe you.
I was trying to get you. And then I called you a bully. And
you called me a bully. I was like,
I said, you're a bully and I want a public apology.
I was like, what are you
Didn't get the apology?
Not yet.
What are we doing here?
I don't.
What are we doing?
Does it feel good?
It does.
I don't know. I don't know what to, I mean.
All right, whatever. It's over now. Like, you know what? Like, if I get it. So, like, lice and STDs, not a cool thing to talk about.
Tell me where the line is.
Also,
no lice.
oddly, I've never had an STD.
That is crazy.
Craziness.
That doesn't make sense to me.
Me neither.
If you said I've had an STD or I've had lice, you can only pick one.
Yeah,
even though everybody's had lice.
Yeah.
I go STD, of course.
STD.
You probably still have one right now, I would think.
No, I've always got checked religiously. And I was like,
nuts.
yes.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
So, and then maybe that's like, Jesus going like, hey, I got you right now.
Jesus is not doing anything for me.
But
I'm Jewish.
But
he was Jewish. So maybe he's like, you were my OG girl. You're my OG peep.
I love that in Meet the Parents.
What?
Greg, you're Jewish?
Oh, yeah.
So is JC. You're in good company.
I've got nipples, Greg. Milk me.
It's the best movie.
The best. Oh, God. Gives me such anxiety, though.
Or as your people call it, a chuppah.
Chuppah. A chuppah.
Chuppah.
Yeah. All right, whatever. It's just, I just felt like I quickly.
Clearly, I need to know where your line is.
Clearly, I need to lie to you.
And by the, no.
Okay.
I misjudged. Okay. I publicly apologize for misjudging where your line of comfortability was.
And I apologize for making you feel sad.
I don't want to make you feel sad.
Okay.
Yep.
You don't apologize for it. Okay.
I apologize for not being aware of where your line is.
Yeah. I just
I'm
feel
still
like
confused.
it's kind of like Matt said, the first thing he said when he texted me was, maybe you should have just told, because he didn't know that I told you, because I was just like running around trying to deal with this situation. And he said, maybe you should have just told Sammy that you were sick, honey.
I mean, you could have said, I have to go pick up Parker. I can't. And I'd be like, okay. But I appreciate your honesty and candor with me, and I don't want that to stop.
Okay.
Also, I think your husband is a troublemaker.
1,000,000%.
I think
but
he's
so
like,
are you.
Well, yeah, but I'm not. I think he's going.
I would have found out.
No, but I think he's going. Well, yeah, because for whatever reason, my staff decided to call the show Nicole Has Lice.
Yeah, it was in the app.
And I will tell
Nicole Has Lice?
I will tell you, when I saw that was in the app, I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, that's a no shit.
Good. I was nervous.
Good.
I was nervous. So you did get me there.
Okay, good.
Because I was like, I need that. Like, I need a hole in the head.
Right.
Like, they don't know.
How bad it is at
But
home
I was
with
just
me.
like, oh, because I'm reading these texts. I'm getting these texts from Nicole. And at first, I thought it was a joke.
I actually said I quit satisfying. It was not a joke.
Yeah. And then I realized it wasn't a joke. And I was like,
I hammed it up a little.
of course, it's performance. It's performative, but your feelings, you're not joking.
I did want to semi-kill you.
Yes.
Like I want to kill Matt sometimes, but I
Yes.
love him.
Right. And I get that same energy.
Okay.
Okay. And I like that. And
Okay.
maybe the fact that you went off on me as hard as you did
Shows how much I love you.
and makes our relationship stronger.
Maybe it will.
You know?
Yeah. We've been through it.
Can you imagine if I went off on you?
I don't think it would end well. I think I would just cry. I think I would give up. I would literally tail between the legs.
I mean, I can't imagine going off. I don't go off.
No, but like I would just know that I'm going to get outwitted and out debated and out every. Yes. You know that you could do that to me. And I'd just be like, okay, I quit. I surrender.
But didn't you say? I don't know if I said that. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if we could observe Nicole.
Yeah. Special. All right, so whatever. So it's over
now.
now.
So no talk of head lice.
Yeah.
So if you had an STD, you would not want it coming up until maybe you were ready to tell the story.
Right.
Okay.
But that's not something you usually broadcast.
I know, but I understand that, but you're not a usual person. Like,
I have a yeast infection. Don't tell anybody.
Is that right?
I don't have a yeast infection.
Okay. I'm glad you clarified.
Right.
But your barometer of what's appropriate to say publicly and not appropriate to say publicly is so far away and removed from anyone else's I've ever met. That becomes very confusing.
No, one's kind of gross and embarrassing, and one's just like fun, crazy stories.
But nobody else does that, what you do. Nobody else is so public about their
There are people that are so
escapades.
There's people in the world that are very public about their escapades. I'm not the only person.
Okay, but there are also people in the world that are like, hey, here are my medical foibles.
Yeah.
You know, there are people in the world like that. I don't know.
That's not my thing.
Okay, so
now you know.
Anything medical?
Unless I say it's okay. Like when I said someone in the ambulance put their finger in my butt.
That was your story.
It was my story to tell.
Yeah. I respect
they
it.
were checking to see if I was paralyzed.
I'm asking so I know.
Okay. I just feel like it's very...
I mean, I even felt like the stuff that I said on the show yesterday or whatever, like, it wasn't even top 10 things I've said about you. You know what I mean?
Bad.
Bad.
You think you said worse?
Well, 100%. Yeah. But with you in the room, yes.
I don't know, right? I mean, we all have different viewpoints.
Like, I literally sat and I was like, oh, man. Because sometimes that happens. Sometimes you're, like, in the moment and you push a little too far. I like doing radio, but I never want people to feel bad.
Yeah.
And sometimes people be like, hey, man. And it happened more when I was, like, younger. I would not think about consequences at all. Yeah. And people would be like, yo, like, what the hell? And I'd be like, you know what? I didn't even think about it. I had to kind of mature out of it a little bit.
Right.
And so I was like, man, did I push it too far? And then I was thinking back on it. I was like, no.
Okay.
But now I know because I didn't know where your boundary was.
Right. I'm learning how to set boundaries because of you.
As somebody who encourages your boundaries, I'll respect them.
Okay.
And I'll tell the guys too.
Yeah, they better respect me. Sure. Troy looked visibly scared, and he even said, wait, when I was storming out, can't we just work this out?
Yeah.
He was either scared or he was like, this bitch is crazy.
I think both.
And Travis, I felt like his head was down at one point. He looked up and he was like, you never said we couldn't talk about it. that was all he said. And then he looked back down.
He didn't want anything. He didn't want any of that smoke.
No, I mean, I'm a dangerous, dangerous girl.
Do you at least respect that I'll walk into the fire?
I mean, yes, but I know that about you already.
Yeah.
I didn't need you to do what you did to walk in for me to know.
That's true. It's not new information.
No, you love this. Is my phone buzzing? I'm sorry.
Well, you're a popular person.
So
you're gonna be popular. That was actually really nice.
That was actually, we kind of had tone, like a nice tone going on there.
I think so. We harmonized.
I cried at that movie. It was
Wicked? I didn't see Wicked.
I know you saw that other weird movie that I have no idea about.
Nosferatu.
You do say that with a great accent.
I mean, because what's his name? Peter Skarsgård.
Mm-hmm.
You love Peter Skarsgård?
Yeah.
All these ladies do.
I mean, he was a vampire. He's a hot vampire. I'm into it.
He was on that show?
He was in, right?
He played. He's
Vampire, not Vampire Diaries.
True Blood. I don't know if one of the Skarsgård was. I don't know if it was.
All right.
It's the one who played Pennywise the Clown. That's Skarsgård. I think that's Peter Skarsgård.
Okay.
So, he well, Nosferatu is like.
Now you didn't say it good.
Nosferatu.
Okay, there you go.
It's like a remake of like a movie from, I don't know, the 20s or the teens. Like it's an old, I think German maybe movie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, very advanced for its time. But you're talking about silent movies.
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah, it's probably the teens.
Like Charlie Chaplin, like, times.
Before the talkies.
Before the talkies.
Yeah. Talkies destroyed film.
They really did.
The worst. I hate talkies.
Wait, did you see Emilia Perez? I feel like...
Emilia Perez.
Oh, okay. All
no.
right. Okay.
No, I didn't even know about this movie until it got all the Golden Globes.
And you loved it. So you watched it because
no,
of the
I didn't
Golden
see
Globes.
it. I never seen this movie, Emilia Perez. I never seen it.
Oh,
I just said it with an accent.
Okay, sorry.
Because they kept saying it with an accent. I saw the Golden Globes.
Right. Are you gonna see it? It's got Selly in it.
It's got what?
Selly.
Selly?
Selena Gomez.
Oh, I didn't know people call her
People
Selly.
who know her.
I mean, I like Selena Gomez. I like this thing
Selly.
she's got. I like Selly. I like this thing she's got going on, her engagement, you know,
with
Benny
Benny?
Blanco. I like this Benny Blanco.
You know, I was like, what the heck is going on? And then I met him, and he is the coolest, just so charming. And I was like,
And he's
okay.
an artist.
And he's an artist.
And he's very skilled at what he does.
very.
I've heard that can take you a long way.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to prove it myself.
No. Okay.
But I've heard
Right.
that can take you a long way. Yeah, so like Nosferatu it's like the OG vampire movie.
Okay.
And Lily Rose Depp is in it. She's amazing. Like this is
I
like
quit her after
the icon?
the idol.
The idol.
The
You're right.
Idol.
Yeah, no. You had every reason to.
She's beautiful.
This is her comeback.
Okay.
This is like she's so good in this.
All right, so I'll watch it.
Like I would not be surprised if she gets nominated for something.
Really?
She's excellent.
I mean, her dad was to me everything. Old school Johnny Depp, like when he was with like Kate Moss or like Winona Ryder and like
Winona Forever, Johnny.
yeah, and like just like dirty and like smoking a butt
And
and
then
like
he
long
changed it to
greasy
say-
hair.
He changed it to say Wino Forever.
I know, and now he looks like an old lady,
A little.
a crazy old lady, kind of like Steven Tyler looks like a little bit of a crazy old lady. Even though I mean,
but you put a pirate hat on that guy.
yeah,
He still got it.
a 1,000,000%.
Captain Jack.
Yeah, a little angry, a little bit.
What should she shit it in his bed?
Do we think that she really shit in his bed?
How'd the shit get there?
I don't know.
But she pick it up out of the toilet and put it in the bed? That's even worse.
That probably is even worse. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
To be like, you know where this needs to go?
Also, like, who can shit on command? Like, people who do that, like, in the bedroom in general. How does that happen? Like, I want you to poop on me. Like, how does that?
Yeah. Or even if you're doing it angrily, it's like somewhere something has to line up where you're like,
Yeah.
I have to go to the bathroom and,
And
I'm
I'm angry.
Because it's not like you can be that, because that has to be the
No.
peak of anger.
Yes.
So it's like, I'm that angry. I'm going to wait until I have to go.
Right.
And then go. By the time you have to go, you're over it.
It's over it. But like the I feel like the gut reaction is no, or used to
It
be.
is a gut reaction.
Quite literally, is like spitting on someone because you can always just be like, right,
tuh.
right, hot tour,
Right.
all
hot
over
to it.
that.
Yeah. Spit on that thing and steal all their money.
Haven't heard from her in a bit.
Well,
but
good for her though, right?
Right, good for her. But no, like that you can always do, but it's a very different thing. Like if you're like, no, I can't just honk a loogie on this guy.
Right.
I need to shit on his bed.
You need to shit on his bed right
In
now.
his bed.
In this bed right now.
Did she leave it like that, or did she like make the bed so when he unmade the bed, he found a surprise?
That's a good question.
Right?
That'd be the move.
Yeah.
Make the bed. It's like,
Right.
what the?
Yeah.
What is this?
Kind of like in Godfather when they roll over
Horse
into
head?
the horse head.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be. I don't know. Would you rather the shit or the horse head?
Horse head.
Really?
I'd rather the horse head.
I think I'd rather the shit.
Wait, also, wait. Is it the horse head accompanied by the message of the horse head or just the horse head?
Just the horse head.
Just the horse head then for sure.
No.
Because
no.
I'll pick up a horse head and
Yeah, but then
move
I
it.
know that an animal was hurt in this situation. I mean,
Are you vegetarian?
no, but I
Okay,
would.
well then-
Yeah, but I don't want a horse to die and get his
Oh
head cut
man,
off.
this poor horse. Anyway, let's go get burgers.
Okay, but like, okay, shit. Oh, gross. Clean it up. A horse head? What do I do with that thing?
Spit on that thing. I think that's all.
Of course.
Yeah.
I thought we learned that last year.
That's what do we do with everything? Yeah, so Lily Rose Depp's amazing in it. And then Peter Skarsgård does that, but that's the voice he does.
Okay.
And I always appreciate when someone takes a risk like that
Mm-hmm.
and it pays off. Because it
Right.
could easily be, that's one of the things like in Batman that Tom Hardy was in as Bane, Dark Knight Rises. When he started doing the Bane voice, a lot of people go, I'm out.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
mind it. But
Like
a
it's
lot
too
of people
forced.
were out. Like, I was born in the dark.
Right. You don't like that.
I was
You were
okay. A lot of people were not,
Okay.
and it took him out.
Wasn't their vibe.
But I feel like he nailed the Nosferatu voice.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it. You convinced me.
Yeah, it's like old man Transylvania, and every R gets rolled, and I feel like that was like Nosferatu.
Was it very sexual?
Yes.
Oh,
You know what?
Is there good scenes?
I mean, not. It's. I'm interested actually in your take, because like a lot of vampire movies, especially traditionally, like vampire stories tend to be romantic stories.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
This is no different, except Nosferatu is like is a disgusting beast of a creature. It's evil
Yes.
incarnate. It's a
Yes.
living, breathing curse, and it's not even living. It's the undead. But there is a romantic and sexual undertone
Okay.
to the whole thing. There's writhing.
Okay. I mean, I'm in.
You love writhing.
I mean, I also like the lead up to it, but it doesn't actually happen. It's
It takes
just
place
like,
in the 1830s.
Oh, so like it was kind of like forbidden a little bit.
Oh, you're already so in.
Tell me more.
No, it'd be, they all have like the Bridgerton vibe almost. Maybe not so like rich,
Okay,
but
but
it's
like
still
it's
that
like
like
a timepiece.
yeah, yeah.
I'm in.
He's like, I gotta go visit Nosferatu to try to sell him this house. But they make it make sense. And Lily Rose Depp is like, come back to me, my Thomas. And Thomas it's gonna take him 6 weeks just to go to the guy's castle, get him to sign the deed, come
So
back.
for 6 weeks, got to flicker bean until he comes.
Wait, no, it's not a bunch of masturbatory scenes.
Okay, well,
No,
I mean,
but
is there one?
There are scenes that feel like
They allude
sexual
to?
acts.
Okay,
Without spoiling anything.
here for it.
I wonder if you'd be into Nosferatu because of the sex stuff.
Well, I mean, I always like a little bit of that. I think that, like in a book or a movie or a
Yeah.
TV show, I mean, that makes it feel a little more giddy
Yeah.
up.
I mean, this is not like a muscular Fabio.
I don't care.
This is a
I don't judge who's banging.
creepy vampire
I like
guy.
a beast.
Ooh. And he's got a handlebar mustache.
That doesn't really do it for
But
me.
it works for the. I mean, it's
of the time
he's also a beast. He doesn't even look like a person.
at all.
Well, he's got arms and legs and a
But
head.
he can throw it down.
Oh yeah.
You can give it to her good.
Oh yeah.
As long as that's there. We're good.
Wow.
All right, I'm gonna do
I'm
it.
so now
will
I'm
watch-
so into this.
I
I
will-
wouldn't have even.
I'll watch before next week.
You will.
I will.
Yeah, because it's also.
If you don't make me quit satisfying again.
I'm so glad that we figured that out before we did another episode.
Yeah.
This would have been. I mean, I would have been like, it's just me on satisfying. You did say you could do satisfying by yourself.
And you went, great, I will.
Well, I said I already have a solo show. Like,
Okay, but I have a question. If you had come into the studio, because I always wait for you on the days that we're recording Satisfying, if you had come into the studio, my studio,
Yeah.
to pick me up, right, so we can leave together, and I wasn't there, would you have been like sad? Would you have been like, oh, you're so dramatic, Nicole? Would
Yeah,
you
I
have
would've
been
been
like,
like-
oh man, I'm in trouble?
Here's what I would have said. The first reaction is like I need this shit right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, with this, and I would have, and then at some point, I would have mellowed out and been sad that you were sad.
Okay. Maybe,
But-
maybe that was the move.
My first reaction would have been like, oh my god.
I mean, I did it for.
And by the way, anybody else, literally,
I
I
know.
can't think
You would tell them to
anybody
go fuck
else.
themselves.
I'd be like, yeah, I don't care. The show's over.
Peace.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't ever. I'm not putting up with nonsense.
I know.
And I didn't I didn't take any of your insults seriously. So in a way, I didn't put up with your nonsense. But
Uh-huh.
I was like, you can get it. You can get it out.
Yeah,
Get
it
it out.
is funny how you can. That's why you have to be very careful with text messages, because at one point I started being really mean, and you're, oh my god, how did I read it? Like, oh my god, like Nicole, like you seriously this mad? And I'm pretty sure you meant it as, oh my god, like chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
That was what was more the sentiment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 All right.
Yeah.
I also am here for the satisfied. I didn't
You're
want to
here
let
for them.
I didn't want to let them down.
That's nice. That's nice.
Isn't it?
Yeah, they're gonna be really intrigued with this because okay, so like the movie is not. I mean, there's
What is it on?
theaters.
Oh, I have to go to the movie theater? Oof, okay. I'll do it.
Okay, good,
I'll
good,
do
good.
it.
And it's not ultra violent or anything like that. It's a vampire movie.
Yeah.
You
Are
like?
you sorry, are you lying to me? And I'm
No,
gonna
no, no,
go
no!
and
I
it's
swear to God,
it's gonna
this
be like
is-
Saw.
I really did just no.
Okay.
Like I was like, oh, the romantic and
Okay.
sexual undertones. Like you might actually.
Okay.
And now I'm super interested in like you going like,
I'm going.
oh my God,
I might even go alone.
that's right. We'll hole in the popcorn bucket.
Well, bean fleck.
So creepy.
By the way, one of my most hated terms is that.
Bean flick.
Like, let me was she flicking your bean?
Ugh.
It's so gross.
Where's the delicacy?
Yeah.
Where is the?
Matt says that a lot. I hate it.
He does. He would.
Are you flicking her bean?
It's very frat house humor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But that's Matt.
Yeah, it is.
Frat Matt.
It is. It is.
That's what my stepsister calls him.
Frat Matt.
Yeah.
Because he still acts like that.
Yes.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Did you like Wicked?
I loved it.
Have you seen the show?
No, which made me sad. And I
Well-
did cry, and Parker like roasted me for crying. She's like,
What?
"Are you seriously crying right now?" Like loud, like she forgot she was in the movie theater and was like no longer whispering. And at one point, I go, "Leave me the fuck alone," because I was gonna ugly cry, and I sat up to try to get a hold of myself. I don't know. I just was taken over by emotion.
We have a lot.
I do.
You have a lot going on, and it's like it has to come out in
Yes.
different ways.
Right.
You know, and I accept that, and so did the makers of the film Wicked.
I thought it was really good.
Did you see that people were getting thrown at? Well, there was a controversy when it first came out over whether people should be singing along. People were going to the movie
Yeah.
theater to sing along, And some people were like, no, this is what we do. It's a musical. Like, this is wonderful.
But you don't do that at the Broadway show, do you? Or maybe
No, you're not. No, wait,
Not
you're not.
supposed to.
You're not supposed to. You do it at like Rocky Horror Picture Show, but that
Yeah.
movie has been out for
also,
40 years.
like the Taylor movie, right? Like the Eras Tour movie. I mean, that's a concert. You should be singing along. But people
it's
were
not
getting
it's not like a narrative movie.
no, but like you're in the theater and people are getting mad when people are singing along.
At Taylor?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, losers.
Were you supposed to sit quietly and
go
watch a
home
concert?
and flick your bean.
That's what I would say.
Right.
You know what I mean? Me and the frat guys.
Maybe.
Me and the guys at Alpha Beta Sigma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. People were getting thrown out for singing. Like so like Karen would get up, complain that the person next to her was singing, and then they would kick them out.
They kick them out, or like there was like this movement of people should be kicked out to do this, and then they go like, no. I think I actually think The Rock said people should be allowed to sing because he does Moana and all those, and people sing along at those.
And it's coming from a place of like joy.
Right.
Right.
And
You're
people
having
love
fun.
that Wicked show so
you know
much.
the words. And also Jonathan Bailey, who's Fiyero in it, like the main dude.
Okay.
He's from Bridgerton. He's from like
these girls in their Bridgerton.
he likes men, and I don't care.
Doesn't matter.
I see him, and it's like I'm a puddle. He is so handsome.
What's his name?
Jonathan Bailey. Just the way, like, I feel like he's looking at me when I was watching him on the screen.
Okay.
And it's like, he is so gorgeous. I've had him on the show, and I was like,
You've had him on the show?
I wish. I was like, are you sure you're gay?
Come, have me.
Have me. Hey, he plays Anthony Bridgerton. He is very hot, and his sex scenes are epic.
Oh, yeah.
You see how hot he is?
I mean, he just looks like a dude.
He's handsome.
Yeah, I guess he's handsome.
AF.
Yeah.
All right, so I liked that part.
Yeah, this is such like...
Also, what was weird is...
He's basic. Like, this feels like you're basic.
Yeah, I am basic.
Oh, okay.
When it comes to that.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know why I've
Hey, you know what? He feels like a handsome meat and potatoes guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe that's what it is.
Just a little, like, almost like a prettier version of the dude you married.
Way prettier.
I mean, I'm not going to insult people anymore. That's my New Year's resolution.
Oh, is it?
As of 2 days ago.
Okay.
But, I mean, yeah, much prettier.
Yeah, he's gorgeous. Gorge. And he's gay, and then Cynthia Erivo is with a woman.
Right.
And it's funny because they have a moment when they're kind of like into each other, and I'm like, this is so funny because they both would never really be into each other in real life.
And you said, look at that.
Look at that.
Look at
it's
that.
just kind of bizarre.
Acting.
Yeah. What is that all about?
Yeah. I've heard it was very much whatever with the play. It was like true to the play.
Yeah.
Very true to the play. And I guess, you're going to go back and see the second one next year?
Yeah.
Or the end of this
At
year?
the
I
end
guess?
of this year now. Yeah, it's annoying that they did that, but like they're making us
it's like
wait that long.
2.5 hours, right?
Yeah, and that'll like deter me. Like after Avatar, I was like, never again. I will never sit in a movie.
Not
for that
even for
long.
the Navi.
Like it was just like sitting in there, like the idea that I can't get up and like pause and take a breather.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just too long. But this went by pretty quick.
Yeah, they said there's the new movie, The Brutalist, is going to be, or it is like 3 hours and 40 minutes.
No, like what? Then
It's
bad editors.
There's an intermission.
Horrible. They're in the movie.
Mhm.
So
That's what they say. I watched that at the Golden Globes.
interesting.
Yeah, there's an intermission. And they used to do that back in the old days of movies. They used to have an intermission. Like that wasn't irregular. But now it's just like, this thing is so long. We got to like.
Yeah, I just feel like it's rude of the producers to do. It's like you think you're so good at all of this thing that you created that it needs to be this long. No movie needs to be that long.
It won the Golden Globe.
Okay, and also if it's going to be that long, just turn it into a TV show and turn them into episodes. Great, it won the Golden Globe. I'm sure it's good, but no, you should never put people in that position where they have to sit for that long.
Less is more.
Less is more.
I love that you're actually inconveniencing me.
You are.
Because everybody's saying this movie.
3 hours and 40 minutes? Are you
Right.
crazy?
I want half your day.
Literally.
I want half your waking hours. Trust me. It's great.
I have a bone to pick with them.
You do.
The powers that be, whoever they are.
Yeah, you're in an angry place. Were the holidays good?
They were okay.
Okay.
They were. I had a bad bug, so I was really sick for a little bit. Didn't even like lose that much weight because I'm all for a good stomach bug.
If you come out the other side.
I'm like, shit, I just lost 5 pounds.
Right.
Nice. No, it was like a lot. Like true to us, a lot of travel. We were in Pennsylvania, then we were in New Jersey, then we went home, then we were back in New Jersey, then we were up in Vermont, it was like
It seems like a lot.
a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like that rested. But yeah, the holidays were nice. Did everybody get everything that they wanted in your family?
I think. Well, the kids did. I think.
Yeah. And Jess?
Wow, that was a thing. I had her return the Christmas gift that I got her.
She didn't like it.
No, she did. And I told her, no. Because I didn't know what it was.
Wait, I don't understand.
So, like, I keep it simple. I'm like, just tell me what you want.
Yeah,
like,
send me the link.
This is all still from Christmas.
That's what you want.
I simply tell people, Dunkin' Donuts gift card.
Well,
That's
you get what you want when you want it throughout
Right.
the year.
Dunkin' Donuts gift card, or if you really want it, there's an Amazon list with Blu-rays.
Oh, you have a list.
Just with Blu-rays on
Just
it.
like a teacher. Yeah, because Blu-rays, people still do that.
Wow. If you must know, I ripped the Blu-rays, put them onto my private server, and I'm slowly starting my own streaming service that's right here on this hard drive.
What's it going to be called?
Well, I don't have a name for it yet.
Okay.
But it's just a personal streaming service only for me.
So you have just like they have like teachers' wish lists, you have a Sam Roberts Blu-ray
Well, I
list.
like to think of it more as like an adult film star that has her own wish list that
No.
she gets the Simps to buy for.
No.
That's what I have, except I give it to my family.
How many times have people bought you the things on that list, off of that list?
And not that often.
Okay, right.
It doesn't happen too
because you're not a
often.
teacher trying to just help your children learn
No, which is so I go
and
fine.
grow and get lice.
And I go and get lice. And I go fine, then just do Dunkin' Donuts gift cards.
Okay.
And people have finally figured it out,
Yeah.
and it's great. It's all I love them.
You're so happy. Look
Every
at you.
one of these.
Look at the joy. You're shaking with happiness.
I'm in paradise.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Yeah.
I go on this app. I get whatever I want from my favorite restaurant. They're like, oh, yeah.
Really a restaurant. It's Dunkin'. I don't really call that a restaurant.
Okay, well, it serves food.
Yeah, it
and,
does serve
And by the
food.
way, I will dine in.
Okay.
So,
All right. It's a
you
restaurant.
know.
Okay. You're right. You win again.
Chili's is my favorite restaurant.
Oh.
But Dunkin' is, I mean, like I'll literally go to sleep at night going, you know what's going to be great? Tomorrow, I'm going to get up. I'm going to go to Dunkin',
Uh-huh.
get my coffee.
Yeah.
Maybe bacon, egg, and cheese.
Got my
Maybe a
coffee
donut. See
on.
what I...
Yeah.
And I'm going to sit. I'm going to figure things out.
Dining in.
So I'm going to dine in. I'm going to figure... I love it.
Okay.
I love it so
All right.
much. So I got it. But then...
What-
and, and Jess did really well. She gave me, she takes chances, which I do not like.
Okay, but she did good chances this year?
Yeah, but in the moment, I was like, okay.
But
Like in my head. But then as the week went on, and this she knows, as the week went on, I'm using stuff.
You're
Like she
like,
got me a
"Oh."
knife. That's like a really great knife.
To kill her with.
Yeah, to be like, this is last Christmas.
Yeah, it's over.
But a knife, like a really good quality knife to just have to open boxes.
Okay, but
and-
wait. To have to keep at the house, or is it like a pocket knife?
No, it's like a little pocket knife.
Okay, so like, do you bring it into the city? Like, is it in your back pocket right now?
No, but it's in my bag.
In your bank?
Bag.
Bag. Okay.
Bag, yeah.
Yeah, I've been wondering. Like, next time we're walking through the city, I want to see you
I'll show it to
protect
you.
me.
It's great.
Okay.
It's great. And yeah, and I was like, okay.
But then you started using it.
By that day, I was like, oh, I guess I'll bring it to my parents' house, help the kids open their toys.
I mean, you literally get boxes every single
Right.
day.
And I was opening boxes with
Oh.
it. She was like, okay, this is great.
Great.
And then whatever, she gave me like my favorite hoodie brand. I was like, this is great. And then she gave me these jeans that I was like, don't get me pants. Like, I have jeans. And
You don't say this to her, you do on Christmas morning. You're not like, ugh, don't get me this. do you?
No, not on Christmas morning, but
you will eventually say it.
She knows that I feel that way. Like she
Oh.
literally.
Who cares?
She literally going into Christmas, she was like, "Oh, I'm nervous about this year."
I'm gonna get my ass handed to me.
Right? Like she was like, she thinks it's kind of funny that she's like, "I don't care. I
Yes,
saw it. I
yes.
like it for you.
Yeah.
I'm giving it to you." And she knows. I go, "Oh, okay."
Come Boxing Day, I am fucked.
Yeah. Yeah. So she goes,
Okay.
"Woo! I'm
Yeah.
nervous."
Yeah.
But more often than not, once the dust settles, and I'm
Mhm.
like, okay, what is this stuff actually? Like, she gave me these jeans, and I'm like, and she's like, no, they're like Japanese denim, and they're raw denim, and you wear them, and they live with you, and like they
Like, what's the difference between that and like the jeans I'm wearing?
well well these are much higher quality.
Okay.
The fabrics.
They feel like a cardboard box. Next. You let me feel them.
Thank you. Next.
Yes. Next.
They
Thank
start.
you.
It's a 16-ounce
Next.
denim.
What does that even mean?
It's a thicker, stronger weight fabric.
Isn't it
It's a-
just a pound?
It's a heavier weight fabric.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
That feels like cardboard.
So the idea is that it's stiff. It is stiff at first,
Okay.
and then
It's yours to break in.
but you break them in, you wear them. They kind of start to fall
Soften?
differently, like fall the way you wear them. Soften in spots that you develop a
So
fade on them.
they're unique to you.
Right, you don't wash them until you really have to.
So did she explain that to you and then you're like, oh, that is a good
No,
gift.
she explained it. I was like, okay.
But now you're into it.
But then I put them on. I was like, I guess. And this is where she's like, and they're Michael Myers edition. like from the movie Halloween. And I was like, you're
Got me
smart.
there.
You're smart.
You're
smart.
came from behind. Just
So I put them on, and then you should have seen her face. Like, it was so satisfied. She was so happy.
yeah.
Because she's walking by, and I'm just on my phone looking on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
and she hears.
That you're looking up.
I'm just watching video after video about raw denim, salvage denim.
So you're learning.
And she's like, oh my God, it's happening. It's happening. I did it. And yeah, I've been wearing them every day since. I love them.
All right.
So she did great. I try to keep it simple. I go, every time you see something that you want, that you don't think you're going to buy for yourself,
Send it my way.
just email it to me and constantly reply to that same email. So it's just, I have this email thread
Yeah.
that's like all stuff.
That's not her though. She doesn't. She wants, but she doesn't want to want.
And I said, like, even if it's ridiculous, like,
Yeah.
let me make the call. Like, if it's stupid, if it's expense, just let me make the call.
I mean, I make the final say on on everything, anyways.
Right.
Because I'm the boss.
I'm
but
the boss. I'm
Right.
the final boss.
You are the.
So I'm the tribal chief. So she sent me this link, like, closer to Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't even really look. I just saw it was like this jewelry. She's like, I want this necklace and this bracelet. And I was like,
Order.
or this necklace or this bracelet.
Mm.
And I looked at it. I was like, I've gotten her, feel like I've gotten her bracelets and stuff before. Let me do the necklace.
Yeah, I helped you with the bracelet for a birthday. I think.
Yeah. And I was like, I feel like we just did that. Let me do the necklace. It's a little bigger. It's a little showier. It's
Yeah.
like a nice. I'm not even looking at. I'm looking at it aesthetically.
It's pretty.
It's pretty. It's like stones and gold and blah blah blah. And it's it's got a significant price tag. It's not like crazy, but it's like, yeah, that works for Christmas.
Yeah.
So that was one, and then a couple little things here and there, but that's the main centerpiece, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I gave it to her, and she put it on. She's like, "How does it look?" I go, "Yeah, it looks great," And she was like, "Yeah, it's like lab grown sapphire and gold plated this," and I went, "What?
Lab grown what?
Gold? What?"
But I mean, still technically is a diamond, right? The lab growns are
Well,
still.
No, I mean, yes, but no.
Okay.
The whole thing about a diamond,
Right.
listen to Steven Singer's
it's
ad.
from the earth.
What makes it precious is the scarcity of it.
Right.
If you could just make infinity of them,
Right.
then who cares? Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
So
that's
you started like shaming her for the gift that she
I was
wanted?
like, I was like, what? Lab grown, and what? And I was like, gold plated. I was
you're
like,
so pissed. Look at your face. Like
was
that's
like,
so vile.
what are you doing?
Such a high roller that like you'll.
No, I just like it's like I'd rather like get a lesser thing that's like a really nice quality thing than like. And then she said this, which this is when I was like, just send it back.
Okay.
I'll figure something else out. And I still haven't yet, but I will. But she goes like, yeah, this is like some of the best high quality costume jewelry.
Yes.
And I went,
Love me some costume.
what?
Costume.
But like, were those Christmas gifts?
No.
That's my point.
No, just for fun. I got it for myself.
That's my point.
Yeah.
I don't have any problem with costume jewelry just for fun, just
Yeah.
to get it for yourself. But like a gesture, a nice gesture from your husband on Christmas.
Okay, but you know that
I got roped in.
okay, but you know that she'd never be like, here, buy me this $10,000 diamond necklace. She never would do it. So if you want to do it, you're gonna have to do it on your own.
Guess what?
Be a big boy. Pull
I'm
up
not
those big
dropping
boy.
10K.
Okay, well,
Okay? We're still working some things out.
I hear.
Future is looking shaky. Okay? We haven't gotten out of the fog just yet.
No.
But I'd rather spend the exact same amount on something smaller that is of high quality, that is
Okay.
a forever item.
Was she like? Were you showing your like disgust and disdain?
I'm not good at hiding my faces. I wasn't saying things.
Was she
but
sad? I have so many questions.
She wasn't sad. She understood what I was saying because I was coming from a place of like, I want you
You have the best.
I want you to have nice things. I want you to feel like you should be asking for nice things.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a whole thing. Like costume jewelry, if you want to just buy it for fun and I'm splurging a little bit and isn't this kind of fun
Yes,
and I'll
you
wear it
understand that.
here and there and if it breaks, who cares? Then I'm like, yeah, that's super fun. I would do
Mhm.
that too. But like if you're like, I'd really like to have this, then it's like, if you really like to have something so much that I could never, but I want you to know that I'd really like to have this. It should be something nice. You deserve nice things.
It's just not who she is. And you
Right.
know that.
And also, I could have read.
Yeah, you also. I feel like that's very unlike you too. I feel like you like to like know
But
and
they
you
try
research
to,
things.
these costume jewelry places,
Yeah.
they try to make it seem like it's good stuff.
Well, because the price tag is
Right.
not. It's not cheap.
No.
But it's like you're like, how is it not thousands of dollars?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right. It's thousands
Yeah.
of dollar item that wasn't thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
But like I guess I wasn't even.
So what are we doing? We need a plan.
What are we doing?
What are we doing? What are we even doing here?
Yeah.
But
yeah,
like,
I guess I do need to get her something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Maybe
I'll take you to the Diamond District. We work right there.
What do you think? Should I
have an idea.
Well, okay, what about should I
Does she watch and listen? Okay.
She's over me.
Okay, good.
But what about what if I don't say anything?
Mm-hmm.
Because she probably, if I just forget, she won't say anything, and then go like Christmas level on Valentine's Day,
asking for
you know what I'm saying? Like just deliver something like, oh here, this is.
Yeah, you know what you also could do? Not like you could do like a gold chain and like a pretty diamond pendant. So it's not like all diamonds.
What if I do like a gold chain and put a big S on it, and I go, that's because you mine.
You mine,
you
girl.
belong to me. And then I give her a mixtape, and the end song is "Return of the Mac."
No, but it's the money sign. So
oh,
it's S,
I love that.
But like money.
Love that.
Yeah.
What if Yeah, that's that. Yeah, I like that.
I think that's the way we're going.
But do you think I should just like?
I kind of like that.
Yeah, like not say anything.
She's not gonna say anything.
No, she'll think I forgot, and it's like whatever.
So you're gonna like. So are you gonna do like a diamond necklace?
I don't know. I don't know.
I know a guy.
I don't know about your guys.
My guys are a little tough. They are a little pushy when we walk down 47th Street.
Plus, your guys are probably moving blood diamonds.
1,000,000%. Oh, yeah. I mean, I like that because I do know that she probably will forget. She's so exhausted. She's always doing everything for everybody else and the kids. And then if you come with that, that'll be so thoughtful.
Right.
You got to make sure you actually read or talk to the person that's...
No, we're not going to make that mistake.
Okay, good.
I don't make mistakes twice.
Okay. You don't?
Not twice. No.
I do often.
Fool me twice, can't fool me again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Fool
saying?
me once, shame on me.
Shame on me.
No.
Fool me twice, can't fool me again.
Yeah, something, whatever it is. You know what we're saying.
Yeah. So
all right, so let's do that.
I think that's the plan. So but it was good. You know, we went to my parents' house.
How many things did you have to put together? Because like you have much younger kids than me. It's just a
there
nightmare.
was another issue.
Are you good at that? Putting things together?
Well, sometimes these things.
Okay, what's the issue? The directions suck balls.
Balls.
Huge.
The biggest balls.
Hairy sacks.
So my baby that's about to be one, it's 11 months. It's he. It's not an it. Well, I don't know yet. They them are about to be 11 months.
Okay.
Sorry. They them. So they them will pick when it's time.
Yes, when it's time.
You know, they'll let me know. So but I'm about to build him a Little Tikes car.
Oh.
You know? To have out there at Christmas. And I bring it, and I guess I'd forgotten.
I guess.
And Jess goes, she goes like, don't forget you have a Little Tikes car to build. And it's like 10 o'clock on Christmas Eve. And I was like, what?
I mean, I feel like a little car can't be as complicated as some of those big, like the Barbie Dream House
that
or
was
something.
last year. Last year's project was Barbie Dream House.
Yeah.
So I go, okay. I get it out of the garage. I'm like putting it together.
Also, you're like a night owl. 10 o'clock, that's like early.
No, I know.
All right,
I am a night owl. You're right.
Okay.
And so I'm putting it together, and like, they're like, all you have to do is push this down and then slide it in. Push it down, slide it in.
Nothing's pushing or sliding.
Nothing's pushing, nothing's sliding.
No.
They're like, bring this through, puncture this, but it's made of like that soft plastic. They're like, you gotta jam it through here, and it's like built in a way where everything has to fit just accordingly because it's almost like the tension.
Yeah.
Is what keeps it all together.
And they give you one of those, what's the screw that's just like a little L shape, and then your fingers are like broken trying to, no.
The Allen wrench?
Allen wrench.
Allen wrench.
I don't want an Allen wrench.
Right.
My fingers are broken.
Screwdriver.
Oh.
Let me use a screwdriver.
Gosh. Okay.
Yeah. And they're like, put the screw in here. I go, that's sealed. They're like, yeah, you got to puncture it and then screw it in. I'm like, of course I got to puncture it. And then I'm
almost lost you.
I know.
You're really getting all hot and bothered.
And like, I was getting furious with it.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
And I'm trying, and it's just not coming together. I'm watching these minutes and minutes and minutes pass. I go, this is not a Christmas toy. And Jess is like, what? I go, this is not a thing people get for Christmas.
I mean, because you're frustrated?
She goes, we gave the other kids Little Tikes cars. I go, we gave them on their birthday and put it outside. It's making too much noise in the house.
Oh, now you're
I'm like,
projecting.
Just projecting, coming up with like God knows what. And I kind of knew I was doing it, but I couldn't stop.
You had to get it out.
And Jess is like, she knows what's going on too. She's trying to calm it down. She's like, is this better or worse than the Barbie Dream House last year? Trying to be like,
Yeah,
isn't
let's
this
try to
always
have a laugh.
I go, it's worse.
Was it really?
Way worse.
Okay.
I was and I was like, what else do you have for him?
Oh, you're really nasty little bitch.
I was so angry.
I feel like I would have been like, don't you dare.
She was like, you would have. I'm so glad that she was in the right headspace.
Yeah.
And she knew that I was not mad at her.
Yes.
I was mad at the car.
Yes.
And the Little Tykes
What
Corporation.
else do you have for him?
And she was like, we have this, that, and that. And I go, and she goes, we don't have to give it to him.
Oh.
I go, we're not giving it to him. And I hate quitting things.
I know you do.
Hate quitting things.
Did it go back? Did you ask somebody else to help you put it together?
No, I go, it's his birthday gift.
All right, so you got a month to build it.
Yeah, we're putting all the pieces in the garage. I don't want to see it. I don't want to look at it.
Yeah.
I completely quit on it. It's his birthday gift. I go, people don't do this for Christmas. This is ridiculous.
Okay.
I go on my Instagram. I'm going through comedian Mike Feeney, who does the show. He's a friend. What's he doing? He's building a Little Tykes car for his new baby.
Was he having a similar
He was having
reaction?
a hell of a time.
Okay.
But like later on in the evening, I go, Jess, I want you to know that like my friend Mike Feeney was also building this for Christmas. It is a Christmas gift. I apologize.
Okay. Okay.
I apologize.
Are you going to start over? Are you going to pull the parts that you did get together apart and just start fresh?
Because you can't pull it apart. That's the other thing that's frustrating. Because like if you just and I go, oh, that was the left, not the right. It's like, well, it's in now.
You got to YouTube that shit. Don't you YouTube things all the time?
I do all the time.
Okay,
all the time.
so...
Yeah. I'll figure it. You know what I might do? I might like. Since he's a baby and like the element of surprise is not quite as crucial.
Right.
Maybe I get the kids involved. Maybe I'll make it a project.
Yeah.
Because I was also getting furious because I'm like hammering things.
Okay.
And I'm hammering things angrily.
Do you think you broke it, perhaps?
It's very possible, and I'm nowhere near confident that all the pieces are there.
Okay.
Because they were very possibly thrown into a corner.
Small. Yeah, we're always missing something. Yeah.
So
see, this is why
we may have to purchase a new one.
This is why people get high and like have like a cocktail. It's like if you sat there, calm your nerves a little.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. You know what? I should.
Should you get high?
Yeah, I was looking for my
my
sponsor edibles.
Oh, okay.
I don't have any
can I
over
get
here
some?
right now. Yeah, you can.
Thanks.
Yeah, you can. My Via.
Via.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay. So.
Or maybe I'll TaskRabbit.
Oh.
You know, that probably would have been the move.
I don't think I've ever actually used TaskRabbit.
Me neither.
Like I've looked it up and like been like, oh, this is a thing that I could do, and then I was like, what am I doing?
Same.
Every time.
I mean, I feel like a schmuck having somebody else build that little.
Yeah, because you have to look at them and be like, I took the time to call you, and I'm taking the time to pay you to do this absurd, like errand or.
Plus, imagine my
activity.
son. You know, 18 years from now,
Yeah.
his high school graduation, he's like, Dad, you've always been there for me, from studying for the SATs, taking me in my first baseball game, building that Little Tykes car for me, and I go, I know, it didn't actually happen. I TaskRabbit it. I did it. It was a TaskRabbit.
Some other dude did it.
I didn't build it.
Actually, it might have been a chick.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, it was a woman. A woman. Nicole came over and did it for me. I couldn't. I didn't want to do it. I couldn't do it.
I'm the least handy person in the whole lot.
I mean, yeah, it was
all right.
Hellacious.
Okay, but you're gonna go back at it.
Luckily, he's still a baby, so he doesn't realize it literally cost him a Christmas present.
Yeah,
you know.
But
he got this little like farm play set.
He loves it.
I mean, he went to town on it. He was over the moon for it.
I just loved that when they're that young and how excited they get.
So like, it was nothing.
It was funny. Keegan was screaming, "Yo, Santa hooked it up this year! Thank you, Santa!" He kept being. I was like, "What is happening?" And I'm not gonna lie, like being Jewish, I think even people who are not Jewish feel this way. I want to be like, "Yo, F Santa, that was me.
Okay,
that was my idea. I purchased that."
I feel like we've had this conversation before.
We have.
I've definitely had it with Jess before. Jess also Jewish.
Yeah. I just feel like I want the credit.
That it's like, yeah, we got to put our names on these gifts. I go, no, like, let's not put the compromise we made is some of the gifts are from Santa, some of the gifts are from us.
That's what we do.
But if I had it my way, everything's from Santa.
He was like, he's killing it. This is fire.
I did that.
What do you mean? That was me.
Yeah.
I was up Googling all night, researching.
Remember when we went to the store together and you said you wanted this?
Yes.
I went back.
Yes, there was a lot of those.
I take the kids' pictures when they say they want something in the store.
Smart.
I take their picture with it. And I was literally in the store. I was finding pictures from like maybe months before.
Nice.
And finding things that they had asked for.
And they forget.
And yeah.
Makes it so good.
Yeah. Although also at a certain age, they're like, I don't want this.
Yes.
Right. And it's like, well, you wanted it months ago. Like, I know I didn't.
Also, like as they get older, it's very clear when they're like super excited about something or they're not. Like my first 10, she'll be like, oh, cool. And I'm like, okay, good. And then, because then she's like, oh my God, I wanted this. Like, I
Right.
can clearly see the difference. Like,
Right.
you're trying to be polite. Like, I get it.
Right.
That one was from Santa. That shit one.
Yeah, when I took the kids to see Santa, I was like, don't forget, you got to tell them what you want.
Do they think that Santa's the real Santa or Santa's helper? I always
Helper.
struggle.
He said sometimes they think sometimes it's the real one.
Okay.
Sometimes it's a helper, and they can usually spot if it's the real one or a helper.
Right.
You know, they'll figure that out.
It looks like Billy Bob Thornton.
Right, exactly.
Cigarette hanging out of his mouth.
So yeah, so I was like, make sure you have in your head what you want, and
Smart.
then you can ask him.
Smart.
And they both go, okay. And my 7-year-old son, Santa goes, what do you want for Christmas? My 7-year-old son looks at him and he's like, I want Flight Simulator.
Oh, that Keegan loves that.
I want Legendary Akeda Warriors.
I don't know what that is.
And in-game purchases.
In-game purchases. I mean, why? Like, honestly, I was gonna want it. That's not fun.
I want in-game purchases. And then my daughter, he was like, and what do you want? And she was like, I want every toy on TV except fingerlings.
Is that what she said?
Yes.
Work on that for you.
And I was like, baby girl, why don't you want fingerlings? She was like, because I have them.
Oh.
So she has those. She wants all the other toys. And then when they went to bed, he was like, I'm getting in-game purchases tomorrow. And I go, how do you know? And he goes, I asked Santa.
Oh, it's definitely happening.
He goes, I'm getting Robux and I'm getting gems in Brawl Stars. And I go, what do you mean you're getting gems in Brawl Stars? I go, there's no gift cards for gems in Brawl Stars. He goes, Dad.
Santa's magic.
Santa's magic. Oh. He can hack into my iPad and put them on my account.
Perfect.
And I was like, got it.
Yeah.
Santa hacked into his iPad.
Okay, nice.
That night, Santa hacked into his iPad.
What did the baby ask for? A little tank?
The baby said, whatever you get, don't get me a car.
Yeah.
I'm too young for it anyway. I'll never appreciate it.
It's not a Christmas gift.
No.
It's not a thing that people get for Christmas.
No, people don't get that for Christmas.
Bitch, you can't put this together?
Yeah, no.
You're crazy?
No, you can't put... But you guys, I'm hammering stuff in. I'm like, the kids are going to wake up. I'm like, making
Yeah.
so much noise down here.
I know.
But everything went great.
Okay.
It was a magical time.
Yeah.
It was a magical time.
Yeah, we had a pretty magical
We had
Christmas.
in-game purchases.
Yeah.
Akeda Warriors.
Yeah.
Every toy on TV except fingerlings.
Yeah, you don't need the fingerlings. F them.
We already have.
Are they? Is it like a potato show?
I don't know.
Are they all like little potatoes?
It
Have you ever
sounds like-
watched the cartoon Chip and Potato?
Yes.
How cute is that?
Yes.
We just realized that it's chip and potato, and chips come from a potato.
You just figured that out.
Yeah,
All right.
recently.
Well,
Yeah.
that's good that you figured it out. That you
Yeah.
got there. You know that you put all the pieces together.
Mm-hmm.
And then, did you have anything spectacular for New Year's?
We went up to Vermont and we were skiing with friends. So Keegan said at 11:30 that he was like, I don't think I can make it. And we
Whoa.
want to try to make it. And
Was
he's-
this the first?
No, he's made it before. And so he goes, I have to, because we had skied all day. He goes, I have to close my eyes. It was like
Aw.
11:30. He goes, come and try to wake me up. I was like, okay. So we're sitting there and the ball's about to drop. And I'd gone to try to wake up. It was like, we had 2 minutes and I went in and I was like, but, and I didn't really wake him up. And then I'm sitting there and Matt is like beyond obliterated. Like, he doesn't even know what he's saying. He's speaking gibberish. And he goes, then it was like 10,
He's
9.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yes.
Trying to call on the phone
The
while he's on
Quaaludes.
Quaaludes.
Yes. So all like me and my friends and like their husbands were like all sitting there, we're like 10, 9. And as it's like 9, 8, he goes, oh wait, we got to get Keegan. And he runs in. I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I think I have video of me going 2, 1, and everybody's kissing. And I'm just sitting there videotaping myself, waiting for Matt to come. He comes out like 10 seconds later and like leaps on me. And I was like,
Did he have Keegan?
no, it was a waste.
Of course it was.
So yeah, but it was fun. I mean,
Yeah.
we had a nice time.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't have the kids stay up till midnight.
I mean,
At 9 p.m., I put on a Bluey countdown.
yeah, sometimes people like to just like lie, just do it.
Yeah, well, they're old enough now to understand it's not
Yes,
midnight,
yeah.
especially since like my son's Christmas present was literally a watch.
Yes.
So he's like,
Yes. No, it's a
it's
lie.
9 o'clock. I go, yeah, you're going to
Yeah.
bed at 9. We're still doing a countdown.
Yeah.
You know, then we just put down, the Bluey characters
Mhm.
counting down from. I made the mistake of having them count down from 59
Oh.
because the kids were like, oh, we should definitely yell every number.
Oh.
And so they did it for a full minute.
You asked for that.
Jess is over there going like, we usually just go from 10.
And they're like, no, we're already in.
Yeah, we're in. We've
Yeah.
started. We're not stopping.
Suck it, Mom.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Yeah.
So.
It's your good saying. To your angel wife.
Yeah, once they figure out suck it, it's over.
Oh, I love suck it. I think that's one of my favorite things to say.
I mean,
You know what? So suck it.
right.
And I don't even have anything to suck.
You're welcome, pro wrestling.
Oh, is that where it came from?
Yes, dude.
Suck it.
Suck it.
Oh, it feels so good.
Yeah.
I feel like we've done that before. I just had a deja vu.
We have.
I think we've done it.
we have.
Okay.
I think we have. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I would do it in like 7th grade. I didn't even know what I was talking about.
Yeah, it's just fun.
There was I had a wrestler named X-Pac in here, and he said that when he left WCW and went to WWE,
Mm-hmm.
he said something where WCW sued him.
For
Uh,
like going to the competition.
no, I think he had said things about them that you weren't legally
not allowed
supposed to
to
say,
say.
using their character, stuff like whatever. So they're in this deposition,
Mm-hmm.
and he goes like, and you know, the lawyers, they ask you everything, and you got to tell the truth, and like they try to get you, and so I'm sitting in the deposition, and the lawyer goes, Mr. Waltman, you said suck it. What was it referring to? And I go,
just it.
My dick?
Oh no! Wait, did you see Kanye doing his deposition on Zoom?
No.
Oh God, I have to find it for you.
Yeah, please.
He literally is like looking down. It's like his lawyer and then these other people, and he's just not looking. He's looking at his phone, and they're like, "Mr. West, like we can't have you be on your device." And he's like, "Well, my geniusness, I need to be." He goes into something, and then the lawyers are like basically ask the lawyer to like set him straight. Then he doesn't like what the lawyer says, so he takes off his baseball hat and puts on some mask. You can't see his face.
Which is like literally hiding under the covers.
Literally, I have to find this clip for you. It's unbelievable. He's lost his damn mind.
I love depositions.
Why?
Like when they go.
Who loves
like,
a deposition?
They're so funny. Like when people decide to make a mockery of them. That sounds like a Hall of Fame deposition. Obviously, if there was tape. There's never been tape released of X-Pac saying my dick.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's awesome. But Dave Portnoy has a top 10 deposition of all time. Oh, it's so good.
Well, he's very witty, and he's such a dick. In the best way. In the best way
Such a
possible.
dick.
Yeah.
And he's rich.
So rich. I think he's worth like $150 million. I feel like I recently looked it up.
Well, because he sold his company and bought it back for $1.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I mean, he's the man.
He is the man.
And Lil Wayne has a classic deposition.
Is he on the scissor?
Maybe. But he's just like such a like smart ass,
doesn't get smug, doesn't give a fuck.
So smug.
Yeah.
So like, and it, like if you don't ask the question perfectly right, he Mr. Wayne, he goes, Mr. Wayne?
Yeah, like right.
Wayne's my first name.
Yeah.
Like,
almost running them in circles.
Yeah, like what are you, a total idiot?
Yeah. Okay, I guess I can see how they're entertaining.
They can be very if people take them like that. I mean, you know, obviously otherwise they're boring.
Yeah.
But like if people are like, I'm gonna make a game out of this,
yes,
or I really don't want to be here.
Yes, then it can be entertaining.
Right.
I have to. Kanye is what I. Oof.
Well, maybe next week we'll look at some depositions.
Okay, some fun depositions.
All right. And I'm glad. Look at you smiling.
I know. I feel
look
better.
Look at us back on the same
I feel like
page.
this was therapeutic.
Do you think we're stronger?
I think we're way
because
stronger.
of it. And
I'm literally crazy in love again. Like this is the feeling I feel after Matt and I get a fight, and I'm just like, I want to bang.
That's awesome.
Right?
That's good to hear.
I feel that right now.
That's really nice to hear.
And that means we got through it.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yes, it does. And I'm going to respect your boundaries.
Okay, thank you.
And I appreciate you making those clear to me.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for being here with us. Don't forget to subscribe on all audio platforms.
Yes.
SiriusXM, Apple, Spotify, as well as here on this YouTube channel.
Yes.
Or if you're listening on the Satisfying Podcast YouTube channel, subscribe, hit like, leave comments.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fun ass year.
I mean, let's blow this shit up.
Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a plan. We'll see you later.
Depositions are so funny.
You're like,
What the
what
fuck?
are you talking about?
I gotta find this Kanye.